Now I shall talk about the log file. Now log file is a file in which all the commands and all the results are recorded. Now to open a log file, we have to click on file, then go to log and then begin. Now we have to give a name of the log file. Suppose we are giving the name of the log file example 1 and we are saving it on the desktop. So click on save. Now the log file has opened and now whatever commands and whatever results that we will be getting here in Stata will be saved in the log file, and that log file we can use in future for writing the interpretation of our regression results. Now to check whether the results and the commands are being saved in the log file, let us again consider the command summarize. Then press enter. Then consider this command summarize. Then a particular variable consumption, comma, detail. Then press enter. Now to check whether these things are being saved in the log file, go to file, then click on log and then view. Now our example, the name of our log file is example1, so it is there already there. So click on OK. Now the log file has opened and we can observe that all the results and all the commands that we have given after opening the log file have been saved here. So this we can use in future for writing our interpretation, for interpreting the regression, for interpreting the Stata results. Now the next command that we are considering is generate command. So if we want to generate a new variable, then the command is den, then put a space, then give the name of the new variable. So suppose the name of the new variable is modified consumption. And how we are modifying the consumption? By taking the log of the variable consumption. So generate, then space, then the name of the new variable, then equal to ln, then within the bracket the name of the variable, then bracket close, then press enter. So now the new variable has been generated. So here in the variable list on the top right, we can see that a new variable has come and the name of the new variable is modified consumption. So that means that this new variable has been created. Now if we go to the data browser window, data editor browse window, then also we will be able to observe a new column with the name modified consumption. So that means this new variable has been generated in the data set. Now for dropping a particular variable, the command is drop, then within the first bracket that particular variable. Suppose we want to drop now the newly created variable. So select this variable, then bracket close, then press enter. Now this variable has been dropped. Now in the variable window, we do not observe any variable with the name modified consumption. So that means this variable has been dropped. Next, we consider the command correlation. So if we want to find out the correlation coefficient between two variables, so suppose we want to find out the correlation coefficient between consumption and income, then the command is CORR, then space, then variable consumption, then variable income, then press enter. So here we are getting the correlation matrix. So here the value of the correlation coefficient between consumption and income is 0.96. So our interpretation is the correlation between the two variables income and consumption is very high. And next we shall consider the command for doing the regression. So suppose we want to regress the variable consumption on income and education, then the command is reg, then put a space. Then choose the dependent variable consumption, then the first independent variable income, then the second independent variable education, and then press enter. So here we have got the regression result. So here consumption is our dependent variable, income is one of the independent variables, and education is another independent variable.